You think back to your programming as a child, you're told that the Earth is tiny and the space is massive. That makes you feel insignificant. But if you are the centre of the Earth, in the centre of the universe, hey, we're pretty special. The thing about a flat earther is we've all agreed that we don't live on a globe. We believe in a geocentric model, a flat stationary plane, and what they've been told about a globe heliocentric model doesn't work.
I was like just looking at the horizon going, oh God, they're right, they're right.
Some believe in a dome above, and some believe the plane goes on infinitely. But all flat earthers agree that there's no curvature, that water finds its level, and that we've been lied to.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We passed the 6-minute mark in our countdown for Apollo 11.
NASA, I'm afraid, are very fraudulent in this. They essentially set it up in 1956 to militarise space and just close it off to a general inquiry. They could then control the narrative and bring us our pictures from space. And I've seen many, many examples of the ISS footage clearly faked, lots of things going on which are wrong, harnesses, green screens, VR. You know, those that present for NASA are clearly spokespeople and actors. I mean, look at Brian Cox, look at Neil deGrasse Tyson, look at Bill Nye. These guys aren't scientists. They're just compelling speakers. They're good, articulate speakers who are a good sales guys for the NASA model.
Because we're unhappy about the lies. We're angry about the lies. And we want the world's deception to be uncovered. That's very nice.
Fantastic. See you later.
It was about a month from the moment I found it to the moment I was able to tell the next living person, yeah, the Earth is flat. It was a weird position. I couldn't really talk to anyone. I didn't want anyone to think that I'd lost my marbles or I'd smoked myself beyond belief. It's important that people have heard about it because that's the seed planted, you know. That's where we come and water the seeds and it grows.
Think of a dinner plate and the countries are splayed out in the middle with the North Pole in the centre. The magnetic north always pulls to the centre and circumnavigation is achieved by just circling the plate, if you like. And the Antarctic contains all the oceans. If our centre point on a plate is north, then due west will be maintaining course correction all the time, just very slightly course correcting, which all boats do, by the way, in long, long distances. They're constantly course correcting to north. If we're spinning this way, what happens when a plane flies north? Has it got to strafe and land in a really fast spinning runway that's going north to south? It makes no sense. All planes would crash. When we look at the sun, we're told it's 93 million miles away. Now we think it's about no more than 3,000 miles away. It shines local light just like a lamp would on the ground beneath it, leaving darkness everywhere that light doesn't reach. Planets to me are just two-dimensional objects. They are like stars, they're luminaries. What they are, I have no idea. Are they three-dimensional? I doubt it. They're just lights. Newton declared the Earth round, and he had to therefore make the justification for trillions of tons of water clinging to the underside of a ball, which would have to be a very strong force. But when I think that through, I think, well, how can it hold trillions of tons of water upside down? Oil tankers can sit there and they're 1,000 million tons in weight, and yet a moth can just fly off the bow of that boat. I'm quite happy on a flat plane and a geocentric model with something like this that's just heavier than air, so it drops. It's due to its density. And if something is lighter, like a hot air balloon, it'll rise. That's buoyancy. I'm quite happy with that because that makes total sense on a flat plane. As a flat earther, I think you change your perspective on a lot of things. Who you are, where you live, what the physics of this place is, and As much as I love Flat Earth and I love the people and I love the movement and I love what it means, because there's very deep impact on everyone who gets to this place, I'd still be willing to put it down if I found there was such a large contradiction and a problem with it that it no longer made sense. Yeah, I could put it down.
Do you see that happening in the future?
Highly unlikely. The evidence keeps mounting up and NASA's desperate attempts to cover up are getting worse and worse. But it's now a legitimate thing to be talking about. We've made Flat Earth a legitimate conversation. And I challenge anyone to look at the evidence and go, no, that's rubbish, because it all stacks up.
Apportioned like madness in season, bracing all like a breaking of reason, with every night lost and every day torn, the drama feeling calmer, so calmer in the storm. Speakers are crying like a forest in the rain. I was so alone with my thoughts and my pain, and the darkness closed like a mouth on a wide night. I'll never